There are roughly over 281 million international migrants in the world, or 3.6% of the global population. Many migrants leave their countries of origin for work, whereas others are forced due to violence, poverty, environmental degradation, and climate change, and many other reasons. Regardless of their circumstances, the international community has a responsibility to ensure that human rights of everyone involved is respected and protected. On Monday, I chaired an informal interactive multi-stakeholder hearing. Approximately 250 stakeholders and 22 panelists from all the groups of stakeholders and regions participated. More than 80 stakeholders intervened from the floor. They were among the almost 600 stakeholders who registered to take part in the IMRF. The OPGA, with the Secretariat, has worked to make sure that we make the IMRF as inclusive as possible, reflecting the whole of the society approach, which is a cornerstone of the Global Compact. This hearing was important in that we heard from those who work on the ground, who are affected directly. As one of the participants said at the hearing, and we heard numerous times in the opening of the plenary yesterday, nothing about us without us. Civil society representative Mr. Colin Raja presented a summary of the hearing during yesterday's plenary opening. Some of the key takeaways included the emphasis on eliminating racism and multiple forms of discrimination, promoting access to justice to migrant workers and others, ending immigration detention, ensuring access to health care and services regardless of status, impacts of climate change on migration. The International Migration Review Forum began on Tuesday, 17th May, with the roundtables followed by the policy debate on Wednesday afternoon. We have over 50 panelists from all regions for the hearing, roundtables, and policy debate. All the roundtables and the policy debate reflect the whole of the society, whole of government approach that is intrinsic in the Global Compact on Migration. We heard voices of national governments, mayors, migrants, private sector, academia, trade unions, UN entities, civil society, and many others. The roundtables were designed to review the progress of 23 objectives of the Global Compact and the policy debate, looking ahead to new and emerging challenges. And yesterday we began the two-day general debate. We have had a total of 124 registrations, including one head of state of government, 21 ministers, 26 vice ministers, and 21 high-level authorities. I would like to note that this high number of ministers and high-level participation is very encouraging, not only signaling the focus and importance given to the issue by member states, but also showing the increasing return to normalcy following 2 years of virtual engagements. What is coming out of the IMRF? What we can see clearly is that there is agreement that the international community must act now to support migrants and their host communities. The Progress Declaration will go before the membership of the forum this afternoon, and it reflects a very good, a broad consensus among member states. I want to extend my sincere thanks to the co-facilitators of the intergovernmental consultations, Ambassador Rabab Fatima, the permanent representative of Bangladesh, and Ambassador Olivia Maes, permanent representative of Luxembourg. Since 8th February, the co-facilitators have first and foremost made certain that the process to negotiate the Progress Declaration was extensive, open, transparent, and inclusive. In addition, all week we have seen national pledges stream in from governments that are committing to upholding human rights, especially when it comes to detentions and the detention of children. There have been over 200 pledges announced this week. I want to again express my appreciation to member states who have examined their national policies and come up with solutions to fill the gaps, to more holistically assist migrants in their host communities. The COVID-19 pandemic brought challenges for migrants. They faced more difficulties accessing diagnostics, treatment, and vaccines. Compounding this, they were especially vulnerable to discrimination, job loss, and a lack of access to social safety. The pandemic also demonstrated the integral role migrants play in our communities, including through life-saving work in healthcare and in supporting critical supply chains. And as we go forward in the post-COVID-19 world, we need to rethink the sort of world that we want. We have to work towards making migration safer, more orderly, and more regular, while promoting social cohesion.